over there. He just threw a plastic cup in the trash.
Why do you care?
To save the environment. I made my parents go fully green by making them get an electric car.
Why do we have to do that now? Can't we just do that in the future? And that's the tea, sis.
Actually, you're both wrong. Allow me to tell you about it. Electric cars may not be as good for the environment as you probably think.
Of course they are. They're helping to stop the polar ice caps from melting, and they're saving polar bears, unlike normal cars.
Let me show you.
Thank goodness, he's gone.
I know, he was starting to scare me.
Actually, I'm
Oh. Sorry, guys. Continue.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Sorry.
Listen, energy efficient cars like this one aren't actually saving the Earth. They're just switching your fuel source from one type of energy to another. Where do you think that the energy that runs to turn on these lights comes from?
From the nature around us in the trees.
No, that doesn't sound right.
She's right. It actually comes from power plants, which isn't helping the environment at all.
What the heck happened to my hair?
Nobody cares. Well, anyway, I told you electric cars weren't worth it. We don't have to do anything anytime soon.
Oh, really? So what do you think they're going to do in the future to stop it?
Well, we'll start using less plastic, of course. Like plastic bottles, plastic straws, and cars, of course.
Well, not exactly. That won't do anything to help. Here, let me show you. When we burn fossil fuels, we put carbon dioxide into the air. Carbon dioxide makes it so that way the sun's heat and the Earth's heat can get in, but it can't leave, which heats up the entire Earth. If the Earth were 1 degree hotter or 1 degree colder in its creation, then life as we know it would probably be totally different, and we can't adapt as fast as global warming is heating the Earth. If we do absolutely nothing, if all humans just disappeared right now, the Earth would still continue to heat because carbon emissions aren't going away. It is predicted that half of the plants and animals on Earth will die due to this temperature change. The polar ice caps also melt because of the heat. Alright, well, the US is using almost 80% of all their electricity is oil. And it doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Whoa!
What? Well, let me show you what happens when the ice melts. This animation shows some of the major cities that will disappear because of the rising sea levels. Sydney and Perth, Australia will both be gone, along with Istanbul, Venice, and London. And there goes Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Tokyo. In the future, we will actually just call it Atlantis, Florida, because all of Florida is also going to be disappearing. There is some good news. We won't even need the Panama Canal anymore. Now we'll just ride a boat right over it. But in all seriousness, think about how bad this is. When people try to move inland, overpopulation will become a problem. We shouldn't be saying save the polar bears. We should be saying save the humans. Guys, wake up! I'm about to tell you guys a story.
Oh my god.
All of this could have been prevented if one man was respected in the scientific community. His name was Alexandre Edmond Berkeul, and he discovered how to make energy out of sunlight. The scientific community did not take him seriously because they thought that they already had a renewable source of energy, and that energy was fossil fuels like coal and oil.
I figured out a way how to make energy out of sunlight because the sun isn't going anywhere.
Move out of the way. I figured out how to make flammable rocks.
Well, that's it. We're just gonna die from global warming.
No, that's not the message I want you guys to get out of this.
So how do we fix it, smart guy?
Our atmosphere is a complex machine, and there's not one simple solution. We can't all just stop drinking out of straws or stop using cars. What has helped, though, is that we hold a meeting every 4 years dedicated to nothing but climate change, and we've been able to reduce our fossil fuel output by a bunch.